At the edge of a quiet, rocky cove, the sun rises slowly, casting golden light across gentle waves. In the calm morning, a small wooden fishing boat drifts alone, carrying Lior, a fisherman dedicated to his craft. He checked his nets, humming softly, unaware that beneath the shimmering water, Alessa, a young mermaid, watches him with wide, longing eyes. From behind swaying seaweed, she studies him, fascinated by the human world she can see but not touch. Around her, bubbles float lazily toward the surface, carrying the faint melody of her soft, unspoken song. Alessa's grotto lies deeper beneath the waves, filled with treasures she has collected over the years. A rusty compass, pieces of rope, feathers, and small trinkets from Lior's boat that had fallen into the sea. She practices human words in a shell mirror, her lips trembling as she tries to speak, but the curse that binds her makes her voice silent above the water. At night, she glides through glowing kelp forest under the full moon, her tail shimmering faintly, dreaming of the life she cannot have. One evening, desperation drives her to the lair of sea witch, hidden in the darkest depths. The witch offers a shimmering net, warning that it carries a curse. Each dawn, the witch whispered, "He will catch you," and each time he will decide, love you or let you go. If his love is true, you will be free. If not, you return again and again. Magic threads swirl around her, encasing her in glowing currents. She rises slowly from the depths under the moonlight, feeling both fear and hope as the curse activates, intertwining her fate with a fisherman she has admired from afar. The next morning, Lior cast his net as always. This time, it glimmers strangely, descending like a web of silver threads. Alessa struggles, but her expression is calm, hopeful. When he lifts her from the water, their eyes meet for the first time. Curiosity, tension, and wonder pass between them. Alessa reaches toward him, her fingers glowing faintly, and bubbles drift around her like tiny stars. Confused, Lior releases her back into the sea, watching silently as she sinks slowly, sorrow etched on her face. Yet the magic keeps the cycle alive. Day after day, the net is cast again. Alessa is caught again and again, each time with slightly different expressions: hesitation, desperation, fear, and hope, all mixing in her eyes. Lior's own emotions shift with the loop. Curiosity turns to frustration, melancholy, and exhaustion. He notices her attempts to communicate, seashells spelling "love me" on the seafloor. glowing fragments of magic, desperate gestures that break his heart, yet leave him unsure of how to respond. The human artifacts in her grotto decay, her home darkening as the endless cycle wears on both of them. As the days pass, Lior grows weary. He sits in his boat at sunset, surrounded by silence, staring out over the calm but empty sea. Alessa watches him from below, faint glow barely lighting the water around her. She sings softly to herself, but no magic rises from her voice, only melancholy. When the net is cast once more, she does not look at him, her expression detached, resigned. Lior lifts her, holding the net still, and a moment of clarity strikes him. He sees all the pain, hope, and longing that has passed between them. Memories of past loop flash before him. The first time he saw her caught, the countless times he released her, the glimmer of hope that turned to sorrow over and over. Alessa's glowing tears drift like pearls down her cheeks, and in that moment he understands. The curse is not broken by control, nor by fear, nor by attempting to save her. It can only be undone by release. With trembling hands and heart full of emotion, he whispers, "Let go." Slowly, he lowers her into the sea. The cursed net dissolves into shimmering particles of light, spreading like a shock wave through the ocean, and Alessa drifts downward gracefully, her hair flowing like sea silk, free at last. Alessa glows softly as she disappears into the coral shadows, her expression peaceful for the first time. Lior sits alone in his boat, surrounded by the quiet of the morning, filled with remorse and reflection. He returns to fishing, not with nets, but with patience and respect for the sea and its creatures. Far away, Alessa swims calmly through clear waters, humming gently, her voice now free of pain. The grotto she once called home is empty, except for a single open conch, a quiet reminder of the past. As dawn rises once more over the same rocky cove, the boat rests in stillness, the air calm, the sea serene, and in the open ocean, Alessa swims toward freedom, leaving behind a trail of glowing light that flickers like memory. The curse has ended, but the lessons remain. Love cannot be forced. Control only traps us. And sometimes, the greatest act of courage is to let go. Sometimes, the things we hold onto the tightest are the very things that keep us trapped. Lior's net wasn't just ropes. It was fear, doubt, and the need to control. Alessa's silence wasn't just a curse. It was every unspoken word we bury inside when we want love but are afraid to ask for it. We all cast nets. We all get tangled in loops of hurt, regret, or longing. But true love, true freedom, isn't about holding tighter. It's about letting go. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.